Yo, what's going on, guys? X-Ray Hawk here. Today what I'm gonna go to bring is gonna be episode number 9 of our Club America career mode. In this episode we're gonna be only playing 2 games here. It's gonna be Rayados, which is Monterrey here in this first game, and then Leon. And the transfer window actually opens here in just a couple of days. So if you guys could do me a huge favor and comment down whoever you guys want to see in the team. One player we're looking to bring in for sure, whether it be a loan or a permanent deal, is going to be Alvaro Fidalgo, which is the guy we actually brought in real life that played for Real Madrid. So we're looking to bring him in. Not sure if we're going to buy him or bring him in on loan. But our first game here of the episode is going to be against Rayados, like I said. And this is the team we're going to go ahead and use. It's pretty standard lineup. We have Viñas up top, Suarez on the right. El Shaarawy, now that he's all fully recovered, is going to be on the left. Looks like he only has 52 sharpness, so it's not great, but we're going to play him either way. We're going to have Benedetti here at center attacking mid, Pedro Aquino at center mid, and Sanchez at center mid as well. Center back partnership is going to be Garcia and Bruno Valdez. Right back Jorge Sanchez, left back Aguirre, and then Ochoa, which is actually our captain. But it looks like the game gave it to Aquino. So we're gonna go ahead and get started with our first game. Like I said, we're gonna switch the difficulty to ultimate, and I'll catch you guys as soon as we start the game.
I'm Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary is the former Arsenal defender Lee Dixon. I'm very much looking forward to bringing you live action from MLS. It's Monterrey, and they take on America.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players how important it is to get off to a quick start here, attack the game from the off, impose your game plan, and hopefully we get a good game.
Alright, so it looks like Monterrey actually gets kickoff. We're looking to get this ball, maybe get a little bit more possession here in the mid. We're going to go ahead and see what we can do. We're trying to start off strong here. El Shaarawy going with Richard Sanchez. Richard Sanchez going here with Benedetti. Benedetti trying to find Viñas. Viñas going back with Benedetti. And it looks like he was looking for a run. Benedetti still with the ball. Looks like he could get a shot off maybe. Oh, what a banger! 3 minutes in, first shot of the game. On ultimate difficulty, we're already winning. Benedetti puts us up 1-0. That is absolutely unbelievable. Let's go ahead and see this. Yeah, Benedetti.
Not on this occasion, so close, but it's in.
What a banger. Absolutely no chance for the defenders. Great to see one of our best players, like I've said before, Benedetti. If he gets a big transfer offer here in the next transfer window, I would love to see him in Europe, but I'm not sure if I want to let go of him just yet. Benedetti actually trying to find Aquino here. Aquino actually makes the run. He's going to be absolutely by himself. Is he going to get the goal? And yes, he does. Aquino makes it 2-0. Our center defensive mid putting in some work. This is absolutely amazing. Beating Monterrey, which is one of the better teams here in our conference. I believe they're 5th place, and we're actually making it look kind of easy. And I love to see that, man. Aquino gets, I think, his 3rd goal of the season. Alright, now we're here at halftime. Let's look at the matchbacks real quick. It looks like they've had 6 shots with only 2 on target, same as us, but we've only had 4 shots. Possession, they are dominating. I really want to get possession, but it looks like they just get the ball and play with it. We could use some of that, but we're going to go ahead and see what we can do here. I'm thinking of swapping in Cáceres instead of Valdez, just trying to get him some playing time, or maybe even Uribe. But we're gonna play like this in the second half. In around 70th minute, I guess we'll make subs or something like that, because this game's already 2-0. As long as we keep this lead, we should be completely fine. But you never know, so we're gonna go ahead and stay with this team. Trying to find Viñas. Viñas looks like he's alone. We're gonna cut back and we're gonna pass to Benedetti. Benedetti. One more. El Shaarawy. Yes, sir. El Shaarawy, our superstar, getting his name on the goal sheet. 3-0 to Monterrey. I'm so worried about this team. It looks like our superstars are showing up, and it looks great for us here. A 3-0 lead. Kind of an easy goal for El Shaarawy, but I'm sure he'll take it. Be very happy with his goal. I think his 3rd goal of the season.
He has to hit
Yeah, very, very easy goal for him.
It's in the back of the net.
But it's wonderful to see. Yeah, 3 goals in the MLS, so pretty good for him. That he once again on the ball. We're gonna be looking to send Suarez this time, and we're gonna try to find Viñas down center. And yes, we do. Right after that 3rd goal, we're already 4-0 up. This is an absolute blowout on ultimate difficulty, beating Monterrey 4-0. That is absolutely crazy. It's the team we've built is just so good. It's so crazy. So we're gonna go ahead and make a couple subs here, since we're actually winning 4-0 with like 10 minutes into the second half. We're actually gonna swap up Benedetti. He's done a hell of a job. He really has. And we're gonna put in Lal Medina here, and we're gonna give Uribe, or next Edson Alvarez here, some time in the center back position for Valdez. And it looks like those are the only two substitutions I'm gonna make so far. And we'll see how the team keeps playing like this.
And time for the change now.
Sanchez trying to find El Shaarawy. El Shaarawy trying to get his 2nd goal, and yes, he does. 5-0. 5-0. El Shaarawy gets his double. This is crazy. How are we winning? How are we winning the game so easily? It makes no sense. Our team is just that dominant. 5-0 against Monterrey here. Away, if that makes any difference. But El Shaarawy actually gets his 4th goal of the season. Don't let him get the shot off. No way. Yeah, Funes Mori makes it 5-1 off a set piece here. Nothing we could have done. Makes it 5-1. Doesn't really make a difference, except for Ochoa not getting his clean sheet. But we're actually gonna go ahead and make our last substitution here. And just for the fun of it, we're gonna swap out Viñas, and we're gonna put in Henry Martin. Just because, nothing really. I'm just gonna take out the ball here so we can get a couple minutes. 10 minutes left. Not a lot of time for him to do something, but maybe we can get a goal in or something. Doesn't really matter that much. I just want to give him some playing time here in this game. So it's a 5-1 victory over Monterrey, which I thought was going to be a way harder game. Looks like El Shaarawy actually picks himself up a 9.7. Benedetti and Richard Sanchez pick up 10.0s. Aquino picking up a 9.1. And it looks like Viñas also picked up a 9.4. The man of the match looks like it was Benedetti by the looks of it. Benedetti or Viñas, because it wasn't Richard Sanchez. And it looks like everybody played extremely poor for Monterrey, as we can see by the scoreline. Alright, so now we're here on July 1st, and as you guys know, the transfer window just opened. And since we had sold some players beforehand, looks like we have 19 million. Let's go ahead and adjust that budget real quick. We only give ourselves 105. Yeah, so it looks like we have 22,000 if we don't sell anybody, but maybe we're looking to sell a couple players here. But let me go ahead and show you guys the players that departed. It looks like it doesn't show me. Let me go to the email real quick. Yeah, so Diaz was recalled from Real Madrid. I didn't even give him a single minute. Pretty understandable, but he's not that very good of a player. So Giovanni Dos Santos departs to Fenerbahce, I think, where Mesut Ozil went. Nico Castillo goes to Núñez, which I believe is either River Plate or Boca Juniors. I believe it's River Plate. And then Roger Martinez goes to Defensa. So not major losses, but that does suck for our team. Just to keep things realistic here, we're gonna go ahead and place a couple of players here on the transfer list. Okay, so unfortunately, the guy we're gonna put in the transfer list is going to be Ibargüen. In real life, he was sold to Santos, so maybe we can get an offer from Santos. That would be great. But hopefully we can get something there. And then I'm going to go ahead and transfer list Oscar Jimenez as well. I think he's too good of a goalkeeper to be here in this club. As our substitute, I would love to see him somewhere else. He's barely 31, so maybe he can go somewhere else and impress. But besides that, everybody else is basically staying. I plan on everybody staying. The only other player that I'm thinking of maybe selling is going to be, let me go ahead and show you guys. So on value, Viñas, if we get, let's say, more than 35,000 for him, we're gonna absolutely take it. We can't refuse that offer. Suarez, very good as well. If we get an offer for him, I'm thinking I want to keep a hold of him. He's already 24, so he won't be too valuable, but maybe we can still get some good money for him. El Sharawi, of course, we're keeping. Jorge Sanchez here. Our Mexican players here, I do want to go ahead and send him to Europe. It has to be a good, decent team that I can send him to help the Mexican football grow. The only thing is, I want to replace my Mexican players that I sell with other Mexican players, and then constantly be sending them to Europe to help the national team out here. Eddie Garcia, obviously, we're keeping. We bought him for a reason. Pedro Aquino, we're keeping as well. Richard Sanchez, we're keeping. We want to keep that midfield. Yeah, Eric Aguirre, same thing. If we get a super good offer for him, I'll sell him. If we don't, no big deal. I love him in the team. So this is a tricky one for me. I need you guys to comment down below. Should we keep Benedetti or should we sell him? He is obviously the best player probably in our team right now. Not talking about rating, just talking about how he's playing. And he's only worth 9 million. I think he's worth keeping one more season, maybe. Henry Martin as well. Not too amazing this season. Would like to see him in Europe, but not too much. Bruno Valdez has already peaked with us here. If we get that 11 million on his release clause, I wouldn't be too bothered selling him. Ibargüen as well. I don't know if he's worth more than 7 million. I have to take a look at that, but getting 7 million for him wouldn't be the worst thing. He's already 28 and he's barely 74. Yeah, and the rest of the team we're gonna try to keep here. I don't think anybody's contract is running out anytime soon, so we should be completely fine. But like I said, if you guys have any suggestions on who we should buy, just go ahead and leave it down in the comments real quick. I'm gonna go ahead and go in for Alvaro Fidalgo, and I'm gonna see if they want to loan him. I haven't really scouted him, and I'm hoping, I haven't even pressed it. I'm hoping they can agree to a loan with me. Oh no. Yeah, so it looks like in FIFA they're not looking to loan. We could always buy his release clause. Let me know. I know he's not worth it on his rating. I think he's only like 66 rated or something. So he can't be that good. But maybe we'll splash some cash for him. But we're going to go ahead and go into the second game against Leon. We actually are pretty unfortunate here. We have Leon on a Wednesday and then Tigres on a Saturday. So I'm going to have 2 days to rest the team. And as you guys can see, Tigres is right behind us in our conference here. And if we lose against Leon, they'll have possibility to catch up a little bit. So we want to put our whole lineup against Leon, right? Oh, we also want to put our whole lineup against Tigres to gain some distance from them. So we're going to do a healthy rotation here, and we're going to swap out a couple of players. Let me go ahead and show you guys who I'm going to pick for this game. I'm actually going to leave El Sharawi on the bench, and I'm going to play Ibargüen, maybe one of his last games. We're going to put Alan Medina for Benedetti. We're going to get Viñas up top, actually, with Henry Martin. Our center back partnership, I'm actually going to rest Garcia. Yeah, I'm going to put Uribe and Cáceres here. And then Sanchez is staying, Aguirre is staying. And our center mids are staying as well. So it's going to be pretty healthy rotation, and we'll see how this game develops. We'll go ahead and catch you guys when the game's starting.
Hi everyone, it is an absolutely splendid day for football and we're looking forward to the game. My name is Derek Ray. With me in the commentary box is Arsenal legend Lee Dixon. And it's all about action from MLS. It's Leon and they take on America.
I'm excited, Derek. Really looking forward to this game. Come on, bring it on.
Well, there's been plenty of hype in the build-up. The team with the best home record facing the side with the best away record. Should be a cracker, Lee.
Yeah, clash of the titans, so to speak. You have to say, both sides have played some really attractive football this season. I'm expecting a good game, Derek. Hopefully it lives up to the billing. We're not left with a bit of a stalemate.
Thank you for joining us today. Enjoy the match.
So it looks like Leon actually gets kickoff here, and they're looking to start things pretty strong. We're both leading our conferences on our two sides, so it's gonna be a conference fight here. See who comes on top. And also let you guys know, I had a suggestion from a commentator that said to put the names on the players. I know I didn't do it for the first game, but I went ahead and did it for the second game, so it can be a little easier for you guys to see. So if you guys have any other suggestions, I would love to see it in the comment section, and I'll go ahead and take it into account. It looks like Henry Martin's driving this ball here. Okay, so we're here at first half, and it looks like, yeah, we've only had 4 shots, they've only had 3. Possession is literally almost 50-50. They have 8 tackles, so they've been defending a little bit more than we have. But we need a little bit more offensive power on top. Man, I don't want to put in Venus. I want to save him for the next game. So, what we're gonna go ahead and do, we're gonna bring in Mauro Linus as a striker, which we have never seen. Let's see if Linus... Yeah. Okay, maybe Suarez? Nah, everybody has... Yeah. No, you know what? That is the dumbest idea I've ever had. I'm gonna leave Henry Martin up there, and we'll just play like that. I believe Henry Martin has more in him to give. In the second half, we're gonna go ahead and see. He actually opens up with kickoff, and we're gonna trust him. We're gonna trust him that he can get us the result. He actually loses his man. Puma versus Casares. No! And it looks like the defense, that center back partnership we went for, did not work out for us here. And they actually get a goal in. It's not the end of the world, but we lose our man, and then Cáceres cannot get in the way, and Ochoa has nothing to do there. So I said we're gonna trust Henry Martin, but we're not finding anything with him. We're gonna have to put Benedetti in and Viñas, our partnership, and we're unfortunately gonna have to take out Uribe just to strengthen up a little bit, and we're gonna put Garcia. And hopefully that can work out for us here. I wanted to save them for the Tigres game, but it looks like we're not going to be able to. So let's just see how this goes.
Lovely finish.
So deciding to make a personnel change at this juncture.
Benedetti, our main playmaker here, going for Viñas. Viñas absolutely alone. Can we go ahead and tie this game? Yes, we can. That's exactly why we subbed him in. And we are leveled 1-1. Absolutely amazing. We don't just want to tie this game, we want to go ahead and win this game. It's also why we brought in Eddie Garcia to strengthen the defense, make sure our attackers can do their job. Yeah, and it looks like Viñas 13 goals already here in this campaign. Absolutely amazing. And it looks like he evens it up for us. Trying to find Leo Suarez. Leo Suarez actually makes the run for us. We're going to give it back to Viñas. No, we're not. We're going to give it to Benedetti, who gives it to Richard Sanchez, who scores. Yes! It makes it 2-1, 81st minute. And that's exactly why we put in Benedetti. That's exactly why we put in Viñas. They just play that much better. What they couldn't do in the entire 80 minutes, they do in about 20. Absolutely amazing. You love to see it. Yeah, Suarez going Benedetti. Benedetti going with Richard Sanchez. Richard Sanchez just has to bang it in. Absolutely amazing. 5 goals as well.
What a big moment.
Excellent job here, but Benedetti trying to find Suarez here. He does. Aquino going with Richard Sanchez going with Viñas. Viñas actually makes it 3-1 just before the game ends. If they had any chance of tying, it's absolutely gone. We for sure won this game. Viñas in 20 minutes changing the entire game right next to Benedetti. Absolute beast. I'm so happy we have Viñas and Benedetti in the team. Like I said, if we get an offer we can't refuse, we're gonna have to sell them, but I'm hoping nobody puts in an absolutely absurd offer that I have to take. Yeah, but at the end of the game, you guys can see 3-1. We actually beat him in possession. We beat him in shots on target. So overall, about the last 20 minutes is the only time we had good football, and we had to put in Viñas and Benedetti to do it, which is not an excellent sign. We want our second team to be somewhat competitive, to give them a challenge, but as you guys can see, they had absolutely no challenge whatsoever. Alright, so now we have our game here against Tigres. We're going to go ahead and play that next episode. And just as a reminder, I want to go ahead and ask you guys once again to leave a comment on the players you guys want to see me buy. If you guys have any suggestions whatsoever. It looks like our team is pretty stacked at the moment. Let me go ahead and put the starting lineup just so we can go ahead and see who we actually have here. Viñas and Benedetti as well in there. Cáceres goes out for Eric Garcia, and Uribe go for Valdez. Yeah, so it looks like the lowest rated player in our team is a 75 rated Eric Garcia, Valdez, and Aguirre combined. So those three are the only low 70. Oh, and Benedetti as well. Yeah, so maybe getting a center back would be nice. If we sell Oscar Jimenez, I want to get a substitute goalie as well. Cisniega, I think, would be a very good option. And yeah, that's basically all we need. We don't really need anybody. We're looking to send our Mexican players to Europe. That would be nice. Maybe Jorge Sanchez would probably be the only one that we can go ahead and send at the moment, because yeah, it looks like he's the only one that's good enough to go ahead and go to Europe. Maybe Sanchez and Aguirre. And then we're looking to bring in more Mexican players, so make sure you guys comment down who you guys want to see in the team. But that does it for episode 9. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. It's been Extra Hawk. Peace.